Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to apply Gel QX correctly. Previous video I already showed you how to prepare the nail bed. So now we'll apply dehydrator, which means Bondi, to make sure the pH is balanced and also no moisture. To measure the tip correctly, we're gonna compare side to side. The tip is not too big or too small, it's just well fit. With the new technology, Thin Cuticle Flexible Fit, it helps you measure easier. So I already measured every fingers. After that, we're gonna apply LeQue Non-Acid Primers. This non-acid primer is gentle to the nail bed, also make the glue gel adhere better on the surface. I apply primers after I measure the tip because I don't want any lint, any residues, or any contamination to the tip already filed from LeQue. Besides using this for Gel QX, you can use that for regular gel manicures, acrylic, or dipping. In this video, I'm gonna use LeQue Sensor Touch LED lamp to secure the tip I just applied on. Even I already measure, I just measure again to make sure I get the right tip. With the new technology pre-file tip from LeQue QX tips, you don't have to rough the underneath surface. Just apply the gel on like me and ready to cure under the lamp. Now I turn on the power button. Move the lamp on the side a little bit, then gently turn it on by touching it like that. Now I point out the tip 45 degrees, 3 hair lines away from the cuticle. Gently press down to make sure no bubbles. And then move the finger closer to the lamp. That's how the gel will secure within 5 seconds. You see how easy, quickly cure? We have two techniques for beginners and advanced. Beginner mistake is you get too much gel, and then the gel will overflow all over the cuticle. So that is how it's hard to use the big lamp like this. We also have another technique for beginners who doesn't know how much gel is enough or to practice. Check out the video by Mini Lamp, you will see how easy to practice with that. Now I'm gonna apply the second finger, and to finish everything, see, I move away the finger to make sure the light won't touch. Gently press down, not so much, just enough to make sure the tip is well covered. Then I put under the lamp to secure the tip. Press on soft gel glue from LeQue is cured really fast, so after 5 seconds, you see, it's no lift up or have any issue. After the gel glue secure, if you want to cut down as customer needed, you cut down at this time. If the customer don't want to cut down, then we're gonna do another step. Because you only secure for 5 seconds, absolutely the gel that overflow underneath is not dry yet. So we're gonna smooth down that gel to make sure that the finger look great. This technique also help fill in the spot where you don't have enough gel. Make sure all the apex is thick enough and the gel nails look flawless. This secret tip only shared with LeQue customer and LeQue student. I'm guarantee customer very happy when they see the new application look smooth, slicky, and shiny like this. Then I'm gonna let them cure under the big lamp upside down. With this technique, you can do one by one if they sit on the table, or you can do 5 fingers, apply on and secure them all. Then flip over and fill out the underneath. To apply new set like this is very simple. LeQue gel tip already filed, so it's cut off the time preparing the tip for you. LeQue soft gel glue with the right thin consistency will make sure the nail lasts from 4 to 6 weeks. So the technique is you apply a little bit on the nail bed, apply on the nail tip, have a little bit glue at the front tip, 45 degrees, 3 hair lines away from the cuticle, press down gently and bring the tip close by the lamp. Another trick, if you pay attention in this video, I don't cut the fingernails too short. We don't recommend cut nail too short to apply nail tips on because it's not good for the heart. Your fingernail tip and your nail bed is gathering a lot of nerves around there. So if you file too short, then it will contain a lot of pressure when you work, so it's not good for her. Another benefit when you leave a little bit nails like this, when you apply the nail tip, if the gel is overflow underneath, you still have a little bit nails from customer to secure it. It won't go down to the skin. So when they cure the nails, they don't feel burned and you don't have to spend time to clean underneath. Turn off the lamp after it's used and then fill up the underneath. Make sure it's all nice filled and have enough of thickness. That's why when customer come back, you can do a refill because the fingernails is strong. We do nice nail but make sure it lasts long also. We're gonna secure the gel by curing upside down. This is one hand already cured and done, and as you see, very nice, strong, flexible, natural, and look flawless. With this technique, I'm for sure you'll be with a lot of customer and have no complaint. And absolutely you can do a next refill when it grow out. Next step, I'm using diamond top coat to secure a layer underneath. The reason I use diamond top coat is the press on gel glue is still sticky. So when you file you will have a little bit of dirt and residue stick into it. So it will take time for us to use alcohol or acetone to clean. So when you do this trick, when the nail is dry, it's smooth and slicky. I use the diamond top coat because it's shinier and see-throughable, so sometimes customers want to get the see-through nail. They give a better look of it. You don't need to make a layer too thick, just a thin layer of top coat and let them cure 60 seconds. With the flexible well fit, the Q-tip is really nice straight. So I just file a little bit on the sides to make sure the customer won't feel uncomfortable and file the front tip. Sometimes students ask me, do I charge more if the customer got longer nails? Of course you can charge more, but I think when you apply the right side, less filing is the best because you don't want to cut it down and give yourself more work. We currently have over 14 sizes for you to choose from, so just ask your customer which size is the best for them. However, sometimes they just want a little bit shorter or a little bit thinner or skinnier. We can still use filing to adjust a little bit, not like from 4 extra long down to medium, which means that you have to cut down and work too much on shaping. It costs you a lot of time and the shape is not nice anymore. So for who that doesn't know how to shape braids or you are kind of weak of shaping skill, then you don't need to charge them extra because you give yourself a hard time. After we're done filing, you see the dust underneath is not really stick to the underneath surface, so we are safe. I'm using the 5-in-1 cuticle safe kabite to clean around the cuticle. For a student or some technicians afraid to clean around cuticle that you're afraid you can cut and make it bleeding, you can use this kind of kabite. This is 5-in-1. So it can make sure that you can go close to cuticle without hurting customer. I'm using 5-in-1 medium size. We also have 5-in-1 coarse for who would like to be a little bit more sharper to go clean around cuticle. With the Q gel tip, you don't have to file a lot, just a little bit. Because the gel tip designed within cuticle area contact. So you don't have to file to make sure it's all smooth and flat down. It's very natural after you apply. Plus, I told you to apply 3 hair lines away. So when you do filing, you don't have to worry that you'll be too close or the gel will flood all over the nails and you couldn't be able to file nicely. For cuticle safe kabite, you can check out kabite video to learn more about it. Next, I'm gonna use mini sanding band to smooth out around cuticle to make sure it's no more bumps by accident or any kind of bumps when I apply nail polish. I like using mini sanding band because it's helped me go around cuticle easier, like the little corners where the bigger one cannot reach. I can easily using the mini band to go to that corner. For Gel QX or dipping, I like to use grit 120. It's not too fine that I cannot remove any bumps or uneven surface. It's just right for me to use on the surface for Gel QX or dipping. After you done filing, you do buffing. So when do buffing, I do the V, like upside down V. You see, that's how I won't hit the customer cuticle to make her feel uncomfortable, or sometimes the buffer is too sharp. You can make them bleeding too. As you see, underneath is nice and smooth. You don't see any others residues or dirt. So after this, I'm usually apply base, extreme base. The reason I apply extreme base is sometimes when you directly apply nail polish, you don't know if that nail gel polish is too old or it's too oily, or some color pigment. It's just hard to stick on the nails and it's gonna peel off. And I want to slip tie at night. Don't want customer come back to complain. I like to use extreme base for the base and then I add the color on top. So this extreme base will hold the color over 2-3 weeks for you without lifting or peeling. Now you apply color, design at your choice, and voila, now you know how to apply QX tip in 20 minutes, right? I see you in the next video.